Hello, my name is Ilona, and this video I will post Tuesday, March 7th, 2023, and I just wanted to take a look at the energies of the Netherlands, Belgium and Germany. I haven't done that for a while and I was quite curious. Well, I started with the Netherlands, and of course we have a lot happening. March 11th, the farmers are getting together again to take a stand and to stand up for their rights. So that's going to be very interesting. We, of course, on March 15th have the voting going on. So we'll have to see what's going to happen there. So I was interested in what the energies are. Well, the first two cards I got were both Pentacle cards. I got the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. So that's the cards above. The central card was the Four of Pentacles. In the past, we have the Six of Swords. Underneath the Four of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Cups. And then for the near future, we have the Six of Wands and the Page of Cups. This is interesting. So there's going to be some kind of victory. And I believe that the people here in the Netherlands are waking up more and more. Of course, there's going to be people that are not going to wake up or still don't want to see it. But this is interesting. There's going to be a victory. So maybe some surprise will happen with the voting or something with the farmers. Something will, like a new opportunity will be given. So that's interesting. There's going to be a victory. But still, at the moment, people are trying to hold on to what they know. The old systems, the old dark puppets are still holding on, try to pretend everything is fine. Especially when you see with the media and what's going on now in the Netherlands with voting and all these people showing up, all these puppets showing up and just talking about it. And you just see this, it's a disaster pretty much now. A lot of people are seeing right through them. There's still confusion, but I think it's necessary to wake up people as well to understand what is really going on. A lot of people in the Netherlands are pretty fed up with what's going on. Doesn't mean that they fully understand what is going on, but I do know with the old system, it's not working anymore. But some people are still trying to hold on to that. Puppets are still trying to hold on to that, to roll out the agenda, but it's not going to go anywhere. There is a change happening in the Netherlands. So especially on the health-wise, that's the feeling I'm getting, especially with the Nine of Pentacles. People are becoming more independent. People are looking more for alternatives in treating maybe things that have to do with health, looking at their food, looking at how they treat their body. There's going to be new initiatives happening. I do hear a lot about initiatives in the Netherlands that they just want to look at things differently, want to create something differently. And especially with the King of Pentacles, it's really about creating something very, in a material way, so very concrete way. That's what the element Earth means with the Pentacle. So it's a very, really doing things and getting things in order, trying to create things. So this is a very beautiful combination. So to me, this feels like the people in the Netherlands are opening up, looking differently at their health, looking for different methods to heal themselves, more alternative, more with herbs, other medicine, not the old system anymore. So we do have this, that there's still some trying to hold on to the old system, but other people are just like, no, it's not going to work anymore. We're going to look for something else. But there's going to be a victory in some way. There's going to be an opportunity to a victory. So something's going to come up in the Netherlands. And we see a lot of things, of course, coming out here more and more in the media. Still, some things are covered up, but it's very interesting. To me, it feels like a lot of people here in the Netherlands are pretty fed up with what's going on. Of course, how they're treating the farmers, the fishermen, just people in general. If you just look at the situation with all the food prices and the electricity and things are going on, it's really a disaster. And this government is a disaster. So we have to see how things are going to work out. But there's more emphasis on health in another direction, being independent, finding new ways, new initiatives. And there's going to be a victory. It's going to be very interesting how that's going to affect people or what that would be. But there's going to be something like maybe a surprise or something else is going to pop out It will be very interesting, but especially with the Six of Wands, this is a sign of some kind of victory or acknowledgement, things like that. So the second country I looked at is Belgium. To be very honest, I was very proud just to watch all those farmers, 5,000 tractors heading for Brussels. It was beautiful to see, and I believe they're waking up the Belgians, and I had to miss the Belgian people, and I think that's very important. Things are happening there as well. The cards I got was the Eight of Cups. The central card is the Two of Pentacles. Card in the past is the Nine of Swords. Card underneath the Two of Pentacles is the Nine of Cups. And then we have for the future, the near future, the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So to me, this feels really like they're moving away. The people in Belgium, the country is moving away from this old system. There is still some kind of balance, but it's going towards the right balance. It's moving away from that old system, from the old fear-based system. This is from the past, the Nine of Swords. So to me, it feels like people are looking at it differently. I think people, in a way, there's of course still people afraid and scared with all the prices, what's going on, what's going to happen. But it's like people are moving away from that, more moving away from the old system, or more starting to move in another direction, especially with these cards. This is a card of movement, positive change. And I think the white hats are showing themselves more, so more in the media, taking over more. So it wouldn't surprise me if things more come up in Belgium, there's more connections. Change is coming. It's really going to set things in motion in a good way for the people in Belgium. And it just feels like a very different flow. Like people are moving away, people are waking up. Of course, not everyone, but that's like everywhere around the world. It's up to each and every one of us to decide what we're going to do with the information that comes out, if we were going to do something with it or just push it aside. But a change is happening in Belgium, and I think that the farmers getting together and making really a stand was very, very important. It brought in new energy. It will bring in creating a new positive change, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. That's really about changing. That's really about positive things. So to me, it feels like things are set in motion in Belgium and moving away. It still feels like there is some kind of balance, but it's going to change. There is a change coming there. So that's actually very beautiful to see. The last country I looked at was Germany. And to me, I was actually shuffling the cards and I was talking about this. Really feels like Germany is stepping away from the dark energies and they are moving away to the white hats and the BRICS countries, and they're already stepping away from it. I've read some things about that. And this one fell out. So that's the Ace of Swords. That's the card above. And that's like a yes. They are already changing. To me, it feels like they already stepped into the white hats. And especially interesting is that the Emperor is the central card for Germany. The Queen of Pentacles in the past. The Three of Wands underneath the Emperor. And for the near future, the future, we have the Eight of Cups again, just like in Belgium, and the Hermit. I was also looking at the card at the end of the deck. I was drawn to it, and that was the Five of Pentacles. So a lot of people in Germany are feeling left out by the government, feeling left out, feeling like they're in lack financially, and it wakes them up. I think they're starting to understand that the government is really not helping them that much. And I think that's very important, especially in Germany, to step away from that. So we see the Emperor. To me, this feels like the military have taken over control of Germany. That's why they're moving towards the white hats. If I'm not mistaken, they have already moved or changed their position. But there is still clearing that needs to be done. They still have those dark puppets running around. So it doesn't mean immediately that everything is turned. It takes time. So to me, this feels like the military, the white hat military, are in control there. It is important also to just wait and see what's going to happen now. So there are, of course, things going to happen that a lot of people will not be able to have control in that as well. So it's more of a waiting energy. Just wait and see what will unfold. People here are moving away as well. Germany is moving away from that old, stagnant, old systems not working anymore. They're going to isolate themselves more. I think people in Germany are going to just move away from things and more turn inward. It also feels like Germany will step away more from the European Union, from NATO. They will take in a different position, although it may seem like they're still going along with it. But I think on the background, especially with this military taking over, they will take different positions. May not be clear out to the outside world, but they are moving away. They are isolating themselves from the old system. And I believe the people in Germany are going to move away from that as well and going more inward. That's the feeling I'm getting. So there is a change going on, but to me it feels like Germany has already been under control by the white hat military. That doesn't mean that everything is all right now. It means that puppets will be used in a way maybe still to wake up people. And they still have to clean up things, certain things that are still happening on all kinds of levels. They've infiltrated. So they're like everywhere, those dark energies. And you really have to be thorough to make sure they're gone everywhere. So I think for the time ahead, it's very important just to trust yourself, understand that it's about trust. That if you trust in God, trust that you are a child of God, you are always protected. So you are safe wherever you are, wherever you put yourself. It's very important to understand that. And maybe I'm emphasizing that a little bit too much, but I just think that is important because I think we are already in a hectic period, but I'm feeling it's going to get even more hectic. And then trust will be so important to keep yourself standing, to keep yourself strong. Whatever comes up, embrace it, deal with it, and then really feel that trust again, that you are safe and protected. But for Germany, there's this change going. I think people are going to go more inward, more looking for answers in themselves. I feel the Belgian people are really moving away. And I feel like the Dutch people are so fed up with everything. There's this very strong energy, like we're going to create completely different initiatives and different ways of looking at things, but we're fed up with this old system. So there's going to be some kind of victory for the Netherlands, but it's interesting to see how that's going to unfold. I'd like to leave it at this, and I hope to see you in another video. Bye.